I actually started YouTube at one of the darkest time of my life. I was at rock bottom, I was unemployed, and I was heartbroken. And it got to the point that was so bad that eventually I had to pause everything I was doing. And then I asked myself, without thinking about productivity, what is the one thing that you really want to do right now? And you know the answer already, YouTube. So if you are also thinking about whether you should start your channel or not, this video will help you decide that. When I started to post on YouTube, or at least posting more regularly, I just moved back from Australia back to Taiwan, and I have literally no friends around me. But the thing about me is I like to talk, and I just don't have anyone around me to listen to, and that to listen to me talking anymore. So that's why I started. So the first thing that YouTube helped me is to give me a reason to get out of bed again. I was really depressed at that time, guys. I was crying in my room every single day. And after I started doing my YouTube, suddenly I just feel more excited about life again. I would suddenly get excited about some random ideas that pop into my head, and I just can't wait to make them into a podcast episode or a video. And I remember my parents are literally watching me from someone that barely get out of her room to someone that gets so excited about what she's going to create today. And that eventually lead me to my next point, which is it helped me to find my purpose in life. It sounds like a big thing, but it's really not. After publishing some videos online, I started to get comments like, oh, I feel so related to what you're talking about, or just like, thank you for creating this video, it helped me. Something like that. And it makes me feel so fulfilled that no job have ever made me feel that fulfilled before. And that's when I first realized, maybe I might like to help people. And it's not like I hate helping people before, but that feeling was so strong that I feel like this might be my purpose. And I just know that I was meant to do this, and I just know that my experience or my knowledge or something that I was going through in life at that time could help people. And for a long time, I really couldn't understand why exactly YouTube is literally the thing that helped me to feel alive again. But then I was reading this book called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. So for anyone who doesn't know this author, he is a psychiatrist and neurologist and also a Holocaust survivor. And in his book, he basically mentioned that people that have a meaning for life, a purpose in life, or a task waiting for them to fulfill outside the camp are more likely to survive. And looking back my own experience, I really relate to that, because I feel like the entire year I was doing YouTube, it doesn't matter what is going on with my personal life, I always come back to YouTube, because I just know that my experience, whatever that's going on with my life right now, can help someone. And the next thing that YouTube helped me is for me to find my weirdos. So what does that mean? When I first started YouTube, I was very hesitant about sharing like my really personal life or my childhood trauma and such. But what really surprised me is when I actually started to share about this, there are people literally just commenting like, oh my God, I relate so much to your story. Thank you for sharing that. And that's when I realized when you put yourself out there, you will find people, you will find your own community, you will find people that share the same struggle, that share the same insecurity as you. And you sharing your story out there, it could make you feel less lonely, and it could also help them to feel less lonely, and it could make them feel more heard and seen. And I think this is really such a beautiful thing that I didn't realize before, because I feel like we as human beings, a lot of times we think what we are going through right now is unique, is special, but actually no, like everybody feels insecure sometimes. Everybody feels like they're a failure sometimes. And when we started to put ourselves out there, our most authentic voice out there, it could really help people feel more understood. And it just helped me to find my own weirdos, especially one episode I was talking about me as a highly sensitive person. And I was really, really hesitant about posting that one. I was really insecure before posting that episode. And then the response I got, it was literally mind-blowing. And yeah, that just made me realize like there's a lot of weirdos out there and you are not alone in your journey. I think I really believe that if you put yourself out there, you will find your own community. And that's so important for us as human beings because we are tribal beings. We like the sense of belonging. And the next thing is, 1 year into YouTube, I really, really stopped caring about what other people think. I remember when I got my first hate comment, I was 5 hours before my flight to Dubai, and I was already very anxious, very nervous. And when I saw that comment, I got really, really frustrated. I was really, really sad. But then now 1 year into this, one thing that I realized is you can have the greatest intention, the most positive message, and people will still criticize you, judge you, and hate you for that. And as a recovering people pleaser, this is such a great way to learn this lesson because I can try to please people around me. I can try my best. But on YouTube, when you put yourself out there, it's literally unpredictable. You have no idea who's watching your content anymore. And so I just realized that you will hate me either way. I might as well just be myself and share my truth. And the next thing is my speaking skills improved, which is what I did not expect. I only realized this because I got my friends or just some random people start to approach me and say things like, Jasmine, your words really motivate me and you're really good at speaking. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, because I share this message like 300 times on my podcast already. So it's like, it's something that you improve without even realizing you're improved. It's just natural that your speaking skill will improve if you literally sit in front of a camera and talk and talk and talk every single weekend. Another thing is accountability. I always make sure that I practice what I preach, but sometimes life gets hard and then you started to have self-doubt, you start to be more controlling, and I just feel like whenever that I'm editing those videos or I'm writing the script, it's a perfect time for me to check up on myself and to see if I'm living up to the message that I'm sharing. So in conclusion, if you are watching this video now and wondering whether you should start your channel, from my personal experience, it is so worth it. And I'm so grateful to have my podcast. And I can sit here and tell you that I would never get through my rock bottom if I didn't start my YouTube channel, literally. So if you have a voice, you have an opinion, you have a talent, or anything that you want to share with the world, please do it. I don't believe that the platform is too saturated. I believe that everyone has such unique story that makes their videos unique as well. On the other hand, if you're doing this for the money, don't. There are so many easier ways to earn money, and this is not the one. If you just started doing YouTube because you're always thinking about yourselves, not helping people, then you will get burned out really, really fast. So yeah, I hope this video helped. And if you really want to do YouTube, I feel like this video is your sign to start doing it. It would be very, very scary at the beginning, but you have to do it anyway, or you will spend the rest of your life thinking about, I should have done it, regretting it. So yeah, just take that leap of faith. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.